Hey everyone, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're celebrating the autumn update. We've got our burgeoning village of Raleigh here, and you can see across the map we've got lots of connected stuff going on. This series is about node-to-node based delivery, and we've made some pretty good progress over the last couple of episodes. You can see a lot of things are starting to build up. Between episodes, I went in and made sure that just the terminals and stuff are right, and on a couple of them I've actually even helped with the lines by making an extra exit so these things can get out and be more efficient. So today we're going to probably continue the journey and just get more and more connected, and also we're going to tweak a couple of things. So for example, Shildon wants tools. So when we configured the game, we said that we wanted a maximum of 4. As you can see now, this is now gone up to 4. That is awesome from the initial 2. You can specify when you're making the game that it goes all the way up to 6. And we're only going to do 4 in this though. So what's saying is, I've noticed, see how here we've actually got some grain on here. So what's happening is our network is not just carrying as you would expect, bread from here to town, but what's happening is wheat's going from here to here, and then that wheat's being transferred between platforms. I don't know if we've got an example right now, and then it's going across to this platform and then going across to the next one and so forth. And so I think if we click on this, you can see that a little bit is being shipped off to a far land. It's not really what we want, and what we should be doing is some filtering, but for now I'm going to allow it to happen, and maybe in a later episode we'll deal with that. We'll make the rules a little bit more specific. So as of the end of the last episode, from here to the end, all these are connected. They've all got both bus and cargo routes between them, and as promised, what we're going to do is we're going to turn around and focus on this way. So I think the most obvious one, since there's no town over here, is to focus over here on the left. Looks like the world didn't auto-generate roads. Actually, I think this entire half of the map here is isolated. So we're going to have to make our own network. I think something through here would make sense, unless we want to get really low and maybe somehow snake through here and come across here and then come into Burton this way. Actually, through here might be better. See how it's a little bit lower around there. I think that is a little bit closer than that one, so I'm tempted to do this. There's nothing stopping us doing both. So let's start over here and start working on a road network. I think what we might do is curve off through here. So let's get some building going. Multiple vehicles, conditions getting worse. We'll deal with vehicle health a little bit later in the series. I don't want to deal with all this initial cheap stuff. So let's see. I think, you know what I might do is I might actually bulldoze this and give us a nice curve here, and then we'll make this an offshoot. So I think if we go through this gap here, do we want to go kind of like on top of the hill. So right there on the apex, and go kind of across, and then we'll curve our way down the hill gradually. And I think we can start curving this down this way. And then we probably went a little bit far there. I think that will work. We're going to lose some of those trees, unfortunately. Come on, join on. There we go. I think I might actually fix some of that. Paint assets, trees. There we go, fixed. So that's joined there. Now let's get this over the hill. So I think this thing right here is actually quite I think we might change the side. Now, I'm going to keep this from a realism point of view because I want to make it so that that's, you know, coming out of there is obvious. So let's do that, and we'll instead kind of make the highway go through here. Let's bulldoze some of this, and let's try to make that a little bit more smooth. Hopefully we'll get a wiggle going on. There we go. And then we'll just join that up there, and we can bulldoze that stuff. And at some point we'll put down a depot to pick up that stuff. So where do we need to get to in here? A bit more vertical. Try not to go down too fast. Out of interest, if I do this and we change this to a cut, I don't like how it's kind of ending there, so let's go up and down a bit. Yeah, it's a bit more natural, I think. Perfect. So now we've joined Elmsall with Burton. Let's give Burton a little bit more space here. I think we can just bulldoze that, come across here, come across there, and I think we can also help it around here a bit. I'm trying to make it so we can make it kind of like a big ring road around here. Does this go anywhere interesting? No, this is the main road over here. So let's probably just go straight across there. And we'll give it another one there. All right, so for those who haven't been watching the series, what we're doing is we're putting one passenger terminal outside of town and one transfer station outside of town, and then we make internal bus routes. And so we'll put cargo in first. So let's do the first drop off over there, and over there, and then just repeat it for the bus on the outside of the road. So one goes clockwise, one goes anti-clockwise. Then a new line around town. We call that delivery, and this one is in the town of Burton. And then the same thing goes the other way. We'll go from here. So this is anti-clockwise, like that. They're probably, yeah, they're way too close. Let's delete that one because that one's covering that. And we can get rid of North Street because it doesn't exist. And we'll call this one's going to be a local bus in Burton. And we are a fair way from over here now, so I think we'll make another depot. Let's make it maybe in this town over here, and then we'll use that to service this town and this town. Another depot, I'll shove that. I tend to put it in the middle of town where it's not really going to interrupt with anybody. And we will start that guy's production off. We'll put 2 deliveries in town, and we will put just one of these buses in town. So if you saw the last couple of episodes, we've seen this play out over and over again. You set up all the internal stuff, and then we'll set up a intercity one. And so in this case, the cargo is there. And this one goes down to here, and this is going to be into, if I can spell it right, into cargo between Elmsall. Is there an S in it? Yes, Elmsall and Burton. And then the other thing we need to do is do some changing of spelling. So we call those cargo points something cargo. And the same thing goes with the bus. We need to go from the bus line, which is there. And we'll go to our bus station down here. Also needs to be renamed. And this one's going to be an interbus. Once again, between Elmsall and Burton. And we'll put some things on that. We'll go for 10 from a cargo point of view. And so just using the I thing here to narrow it down. So that's the intercity cargo, and we'll buy, let's go with 5 buses, I guess. And we'll put that on the bus. So now, Burton is part of the network, and so these tools should come from this factory up here. They'll get shipped from here to here and here to here. Awesome. So let me quickly do that again for Spalding. Actually, before I do that, I did notice over here we have, this is kind of in town in a weird spot. I'm actually going to give this a better road. I'm just going to go straight across here. And so if we look at the lines there, that makes a bit more sense. That no point going into town to come back out again. Actually, we also can just make sure that the terminals are correct. Yep, that's all correct. And we'll also check this one. We don't have enough terminals, so we'll put another cargo on here. This is the thing I did last episode. I futz with it a lot. And we'll do an exit here. It tends to help. And then the one that's going up north, which is Ulverston, we'll put that on 1. And then if we look at that as a line, this one, you can see that they're going to come in and out of that new road. All right, so that's all done. And we should see that if we click on this, that this town of Burton is now being shipped. There we go, a massive number 1 tool. But we are nearly there, 3 to go, and then our entire tools network is complete. So let me quickly do this, and we'll see Spalding come online as well. Okay, that's all of the routes made, a couple of roads and everything else to help it. Now it's time to put the vehicles on the line between these two. So let's do that. So on the bus, we'll put probably about 5. We tend to put 5 on by default. And we'll put them on the intercity bus. And we'll also buy, let's go for 10 on the cargo line. Cargo, as you can see that over here on the cargo line. And I've already put the local bus and the local delivery, so they're all done. Last thing to do is just double check those terminals, make sure they're not overloaded. So we'll put that on number 2. We'll do it on that side and put that on 1. And over here, same deal. We need to make sure that 2 and 1. We'll add more platforms to that as we do more in the network. And lastly, this one's going to need another one. Passenger on this side. And so we'll put the delivery or the local stuff on 3, so over here, and then we'll put these randomly over the other 2. So there you go. So these are the intercity buses, and then this is the local one. And last but not least, we'll do the same thing with this cargo one. We'll need another platform, and that will be 3, and that one can go to 1, and there we go. 2 more cities online. So Burton will be getting tools and gears, or what it's called, from up there. I don't think we make gears yet. And this guy actually has nothing that we're producing right now. We don't make either of those. So it's important for us to continue on and get it delivered. It looks like the next one is either up here or down here. We need to get both done. I don't know if we should put a road across here. It probably is worthwhile because we might funnel goods into here and then send them up north. So yeah, let's work on that. How much is this hill? Yeah, this hill's doable. So let's get rid of this and turn this into more of a T intersection. I must say, I am enjoying this. I know it's a bit repetitive, but I'm enjoying the growth that we get because of this. It's fun to see the whole network just come alive with more and more connections, and what that does. We do not need that there. We can cut that out. We can go up and down a little bit here. We don't need to keep it exactly on the flat. So where we're going to, and keep going. I think I'm going to aim for that thing over there. There we go. And this might actually be a bit more appropriate to be like that, and we'll bulldoze that side road. Cool. That's that connected. Let's give this a bit of help around town. Let's continue this out this way. This new degree things from the autumn update is awesome. Makes it much easier to make nice square roads. And we'll bulldoze that in a bit. And I think we can also do another one over here. Actually, we'll just continue through here. And yeah, I think we might go up through here, and then we'll make a nice curvy one from here around town. And I think that's enough of the box. I mean, we could probably do a bit more over there. So once again, we'll do this. We'll put the passenger thing down. So it's going to come from both this way and that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over here. Actually, I'll put it way out here. Let's put it there, and then we'll configure this, which we could have done that when we placed it, but we'll put one there. So basically one will go up that way, one will go this way, and one will go down. So we'll need a third one. Actually, this is local. Actually, I've made this back to front, so let me delete that, because I want to expand the other side. Do that. And we'll put it on the other side. And this time we want 3. You know what? If you're going to be like that, I'm going to put you over here. And then we'll have it local. And we'll put this thing over here. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Yep, same deal. They both got 3. And we'll put this out of town. And what else do we need to do? And then we need to do all of the local stuff. As I said last time, it gets a little bit repetitive doing this over and over again, but it's actually how the network is made. It is a big task. We'll put that there, and I'll put this one over here, and then same thing goes opposite direction. We don't need to put a passenger one there because that will cover that. We'll put this one here, and we'll put this one over here. Make some lines. Did I do it the other way around? I did it the opposite way around. And try that again. That's better. And then we also need a line for this. And I did the opposite way around again. I think I am used to doing it the other way around, and I messed it up. Done. So let me get them renamed, and the intercity's done, and we'll have another part of the matrix done. All right, that's all of the stops made and also all of the lines created. We've got a double dip here. We've got to do this one and the one across here. I'm guessing we actually may have a financial problem. One of these probably won't run as busy as the one next to it. At least the flame is on this one, so from way up north we'll get some fuel delivered, but I don't know how much this town's going to get some traffic to go through here. At best we'll probably get passengers, so I'm not going to oversubscribe on this one particularly, but we will put in the local town the standard amount, which is at 1 bus and 2 cargo guys. Local bus in Broadstone, and then we'll put maybe 5 on the north one, so some Elmsall down. So intercity bus from Elmsall to Broadstone, and we'll also put, I'm going to we'll do 5 across here as well. I'm not sure it's going to make money. Interbus from Spalding, so that's both that way and that way. And then we'll go definitely 10 from the north, because that's definitely shorter, and that's the way that the fuel's going to come down. So we'll put that on the intercity cargo from Elmsall to Broadstone. But I think I'm only going to put maybe 5 on the line when it comes to this one across here on the south, or to the east. There we go. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the finances, but we'll try to get that to work. The goal is to get something made down this end and push it out that way, particularly something that cogs so there's cogs here, so that could light up, make this whole area a little bit more efficient. We do also have bread here, which could get into the network, which would be good. I kind of want something down here, but I'm not seeing anything obvious that's super cheap and good. Wood going into planks would be nice. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's grabbing me as a big instant winner. So basically we've got a teardrop shape here, kind of, or circle. We can have this to here or this to here. Either way, it's going to funnel through Spalding and come down to Bideford. Is there anything around here? Oh, there is. There's wood. So we can probably get wood into the system. I don't want to put raw materials in the system, but wood's okay. That would then need to feed across to, yeah, something like this over here, the tools. So yeah, something around here. We're rapidly getting to the point where we really want to use trains. But I'm going to get this one more leg done down here. Let me get the standard idea down where we kind of put a ring road around the place. And then, then finish it off with the local bus and everything else. And let me see if I get it straight. And get this town online, and then hopefully we can deliver some stuff around here. I'm just going to just level that out a little bit. It's a bit ridiculous. All right, so let me get some roads in here. Ooh, we have a new vehicle. Awesome, we may use that. And get this online. All right, and lastly, we have this new bus. Looks like it goes a little bit faster, nearly twice the speed, and it also loads faster. So we'll put that on. I think we'll still use 5 of those for the intercity. It'll just run a little bit faster. And just double checking the terminals of everything. This guy has the local bus on 4, and then we're building those up. And this one over here, same deal, building that up, put that on 4, put that on 1, and that's building up. I think we should be able to also configure an out road on this, so that should help. Look at the lines, yep, that makes it a little bit better. Nestled into the hills here, and that means that this guy, hopefully, getting bricks from somewhere. I don't know about tools, but we do have the delivery lines. Yep, they're all going around and everything. So that's happening. I'm not sure what the tool situation is. Is the tools place that's overwhelmed? This guy. Consumers. This is the town of Bideford. I'm not sure why it isn't doing that yet. Sometimes it's just timing. You just have to give it a little bit of a wait. I put down a depot over here because we are once again getting a little bit too far away from other cities. How many cities do we have left? We've got 2 over here and 2 over here, and then our entire network is done. I think I'll do this one next. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do them all. I'm going to do this one, I'm going to do all of them, and then I'll see you, for me, in about half an hour, but you guys can see in a couple of seconds, and we'll have the entire network done. All right, that's a lot done. Westbury is now online, Wygon's now online, and Redford is now online. I've configured all of the stations. This one had the passenger guy way out here, and the cargo's over here for this one. So this guy should be getting bricks. And we're not seeing that yet because I think we've just put it on the line, but we need to let that run a bit. But there is vehicles on the lines. This guy has its passenger out here. We still have 1 slot available because we're going to use that to go this way to Keswick. And the same thing goes with the cargo guy. 1 slot left. We can shove that up to 2. And yeah, so 1 left. I don't know if I want to go up this way, so I think what I might do is come down here and then actually come across here. There's going to be a little interesting thing here along the way. I don't think it's going to cause traffic or too much traffic, but I think I'll come this way. But I do want to clean this up a little bit. So think I'm going to make that like a T intersection, and we'll make it so this is the main highway through here. There we go. And then we'll curve. There we go. We'll curve that into there. And yeah, we'll set that up in a second. And we'll keep this road going. And this bulldoze this a little bit here. We'll T intersection through here as well. And go through the mountain here. So it's roughly the same level. We could be using the terrain thing. Terrain. Is it this one? Yeah, so it's all relatively flat, but we can kind of eyeball it as well. I want to kind of try to keep the trees. So we'll... Whoops, that's not what I wanted at all. I thought that was going straight in. Let's try that again. There we go. And then we'll go around here. I think we'll try to curve it in through there. And do we want to come out the back of the town? Yeah, I think that actually might work. We'll go through here and then curve it in here and have an alternate connection. So hopefully they'll go that way. And to encourage that, I think I'm going to put the at least the cargo maybe on this end of the town. This town actually has grown a fair bit. I actually quite like how advanced it is. So we'll go through there and we'll help this finish through there. And let's you go this way as well. We'll finish this off. And you know what? I actually might go all the way over to here. And yeah, this will be our last station. So yeah, this will end the network. We'll actually have every single city in it. So as we put this cargo down, or at least put the cargo down and then make the routes, that will be it. Let's put this one, I'm going to put it here. I think, yeah, we'll give it enough expansion space to the left there. And I'll put the passenger, I'll put it on these curved bits out of town. Let's just do a bit of leveling action. Let's make that a bit smoother through there. And let's get our very last set of stations down. We're going counterclockwise, so this is worth about there, and we'll just do one more over here. It's probably a bit close to that one. And then we'll do the opposite for cargo. We'll drop it off, say, we'll do it there. Now, a lot of these areas don't actually need the cargo spread that I've got, but the goal is for the town to grow. And so hopefully that will cater for any expansion that happens. Let's make our last domestic lines for cargo. And that means that every single town now has a local cargo connection. And this one's going to be called Delivery in Keswick. And then this will be our very last bus route within a town. And that one's way too close. We should delete that one. And this one's going to be called Local Bus. And then we are in, yeah, Local Bus Keswick. We are quite remote, so I'm going to put down a bus thing. I think we can go right there. Let's buy a bus for in town. And we'll buy 2 of those for the deliveries. And now that means that every single town has a bus and every single town has delivery. The very last thing to do is to get this guy online. We will go from, where is it? Where did I put the bus? The thing here is this thing across to here. Yep, it did go by the south. Nice. And that's going to be a intercity cargo. And we're going from Wygan to Keswick, and it looks like we've got the names of the depots correct. And this is going to be the very last connection as far as a road network is concerned for our entire playthrough. Got to get the name of it correct. And with that, we now have a complete network from a line's point of view, and let's just put stuff on the line. So let's pin that, and we'll pin, where's my thing gone? This one, pin this. So we've got the local bus and local delivery, so we just need to set up the bus for the road and cargo for the road. We'll put five buses on there, and we will put, we'll put 10 on the cargo, and we can claim success. So in theory, if we just run a little bit, if we click on anything, we should get everything turned up. Yeah, it hasn't. Yeah, there goes the flame. So every single town should be getting everything that we're making. So we are not making parcels and gears yet, but if we look at the stuff we do make, which is our tools and bricks, they are there. So it looks like some things still aren't triggering the bricks, but we'll dig into that next time as we at least celebrate the fact that we have a complete network. If you look at our lines, we can see that that's all connected. That's connected through there. This has got a bi-direction through here. This goes up to there, so it's going to be a very popular route across here. 2 routes around that way. This is a farm coming in, and then another route going up north, up north, up north, up north, up north. I'm tempted to put one across here right now. I think that's actually how we'll end the episode. Finish off the hour, for me at least. So yeah, let's get something across here. Road-wise, yeah, I'm kind of tempted to kind of follow one from here. Let's just do a quick bulldoze of that. We'll go across here. Nice curve. We'll connect that back in again. And then we'll go across here. I think I might raise the middle up, which I always forget the keystrokes. There we go, M and N. Yeah, I'm going to give that a bit of an arc. And let's go for... yeah, actually, we can actually have a nice modern bridge there. Actually, I think that's kind of cool. That's our first real big bridge. And I think I might lift the end up. No, actually, I think that works quite well. And actually, I'll go one more. There we go. Go there. And let's continue that on. And we'll end up over there somewhere. Bit of a hill being formed. And we'll join that in. Actually, we'll make this the primary join. So we'll bulldoze this a little bit. Make this the primary curve. And bulldoze this a little bit. And that in there. We'll do a bit of smoothing action. Bring that up to a bit higher. Cool. And then we can make a route. So last route, that kind of makes sense. We'll go from over here at Brentwood, come across the map. Because currently what's happening, if you want stone, it goes all the way down south and then all the way up north. Not stone, sorry, for bricks. So now it'll be able to do a shortcut. We'll be able to go up there and come across here. So that, and then we'll come over here. And actually, that's named incorrectly, so that's mauling cargo. Actually, that's the wrong one. No, that was correct. It was mauling south. Actually, we'll just call that the mauling mill. Get rid of that. What we want is to go to the actual transfer station, which is there. Yeah, it's a bit better. And we will give this... yeah, it's got way too few, so let's add in some cargo. Looks like that road is going to be in the way. Let's pause the game. We'll bulldoze that. We'll make this bigger. Get that road made. I think that's a city road that we can't make yet. Trying to make it so it's kind of parallel. And then that's the important one. That one can go there. And then let's configure this. Terminals, so you can go up to 1. This will be another line up top. And actually, I think I've made one too many here. So let me delete that one. And that can go on 3. Cool. So let's rename that line. That line is going to be called the intercargo between Brentwood and Malling. And then we also need a new line. Same deal, but we'll do the bus as well. The station for the bus is... Where's the bus station? Over here. And so we're going to have to modify that as well. I think that road's going to be slightly in the way. Figure, passenger over here. And we'll put that road back. Hopefully that can fit. We'll make it a little bit square. There we go. And then this line, terminal, can go on number 1. And then back to that line. Line 1. Where is it? Let's put the other end on it. And so it will go to this one right here, which also will need to be configured. And we'll put like that. Perfect. Do a quick rename of that. Interbus Brentwood Malling. Nice. And then the last thing to do is put something on it. This one here. And we'll definitely call this the end of the day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and definitely hold on, because we're about to do a lot more Transport Fever 2 as we transition from buses and this complete matrix into the fun bit of the game where we get to optimize things, add trains, and start leveraging some of this money that's coming in. But yeah, that joined as well. I'll show the line. There we go. Yeah, massive progress. Basically, we now have an entire network. All the towns are joined. All the towns are definitely doing passenger exchanging. And yeah, you can see all these cool destinations across the map for everybody. So yeah, awesome stuff. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Transport Fever. As I said, when we start ramping up the production and getting all these industries online and fed into the towns. See you next time, everybody.